I'm walking up this tower, which is part of the cathedral, and it's called the Giralda. And I'm walking up to the top. The Giralda was actually part of the original mosque when this cathedral was a mosque. Giralda was the main minaret of the mosque, and then the mosque was then consecrated to be a cathedral. So it was just turned into a tower. Okay, I'm on top of the wall. I'm on top of the minaret, the Giralda, and you can get a view of Seville from here. So this is the Seville Cathedral, and that's the Giralda. That's the tower that is adjacent to the cathedral. I was in the cathedral earlier, and then I walked up the tower. The tower is is one of the city landmarks. It is the highest building. When it was built here in Seville, it was considered to be the highest building in the world. As I mentioned earlier, the tower has it's about nine. It was originally a minaret, which was part of the mosque, but later on, after the Christian conquest of this area and the construction of the cathedral, it was turned into a tower, and certain changes were made to it by the Christians. Inside the cathedral, there is a courtyard of orange trees, and it's quite beautiful. I didn't get a chance to photograph that, but this orange trees are all over this area of Spain, and so that's it pretty much from this area. Now I am going to head over to Real Alcazar, which is this side. More. I'm now standing in front of what's called the Real Alcazar, and it's an Arabian-style palace which was built during various epochs. Its first fortifications were around 884, and it was basically built to defend the town of the Normans. Later on, Moorish Caliph Muhammad V had built here a king's palace by architects and artists from Granada and Toledo. But a large part of it was reconstructed after the Christian conquests in 1248 by King Pedro the Cruel. Pedro was cruel, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to head in now. I'm now standing inside the Real Alcazar. That was the Arabian-style palace that was built around between 884 and then around that time, and then reconstructed by King Pedro the Cruel in 1248. So I'm just going to go in now and have a look. Inside the main sort of a courtyard of the Alcazar here in Seville. Its Arabic history is very evident from the facade of this building. If you look at the arches up there in the balcony and the work on the arches is very typical of Arabic architecture. Moorish or Arabic architecture. I'm not an expert on this, but I just noticed the similarities in the past, and it is really very majestic to be standing here and having a look at it from this vantage point.